Someone is planning to kick you out by using. My beloved child, don't skip this. Something crucial is about to be revealed. There's a whisper moving around you, quiet but heavy, carrying intentions that were never meant for your ears. Stay till the end, because the truth I'm about to uncover will make everything you've been sensing finally make sense. You felt it, haven't you? That uneasy silence when you enter the room. The glances that never meet your eyes. Someone has been planning something, not in a rush, but with careful, strategic precision. It's not random, it's a setup, crafted to make you look like the problem so they can step in and take your place. Don't scroll. Every second you stay, the veil gets thinner. This person doesn't argue, doesn't confront. They manipulate. They plant words in subtle ways, using your kindness, your trust, and your silence against you. They've been collecting your mistakes like evidence, waiting for the perfect moment to twist them into reasons for your removal. Listen closely, because it's not about what they're saying behind your back, it's who they're saying it to. They're trying to use someone close to you as a tool, feeding them doubts, making them believe that you've changed, that you can't be trusted anymore. Every story they tell is meant to push you one step closer to being replaced. Stay with me. Don't let your thoughts wander. You'll soon see how deep this goes. It's not about envy, it's about control. They can't stand that you hold a kind of light they could never fake. So they're trying to dim it by using manipulation, turning your support system into a silent weapon. You must not panic. Keep your calm, but be observant. The person smiling with you may not be the one who's loyal to you. The tone of their words has recently shifted, lighter in front of you, but sharper when you're not there. They've already rehearsed what they'll say when things fall apart, pretending they tried to warn you but you didn't listen. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because the energy around you is shifting fast. The people who truly care for you will begin to act differently soon. You'll notice it in their eyes, in the pauses between their sentences. That's when you'll know who's real and who's rehearsing. They think they're winning, but they don't know the divine timing that's protecting you. Their plan has already been seen, by forces far beyond their control. So when the exposure happens, it won't be loud, it will be quiet. The kind of silence that destroys lies without needing words. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't even blink, because what's about to unfold will change how you see everything and everyone around you. The person who's been plotting against you is about to face the very trap they built, and they won't even see it coming. You've done nothing wrong, yet they wanted to twist your light into a reason to push you away. But destiny is watching, and it never favors deceit. The energy they sent toward you is circling back, stronger and sharper, ready to expose their intentions without you needing to lift a finger. Don't skip, this is where it gets real. The whispers they spread, the fake smiles, the false stories, they're all collapsing like a deck of cards. The very person they tried to turn against you is beginning to question everything. That's how divine balance works. Truth may walk slowly, but it never loses its way. Stay till the end. You'll notice something soon, their tone changing, their steps quieter, their confidence slipping. That's because the mask is cracking. Their performance is ending, and the world is beginning to see who they really are. Keep your silence, that's your weapon now. Don't defend yourself, your peace is your power. When you stay still, you force their lies to echo louder until everyone hears the difference between truth and performance. You were never meant to fight their kind of war. You were meant to outshine it. And that's exactly what's happening. The more they try to push you out, the more life will make space for you somewhere better, somewhere they can't reach, can't control, can't fake. Don't scroll, stay with me. The tables are turning quietly, and you're not losing, you're being redirected. What feels like rejection is actually redirection wrapped in disguise. What they meant for harm will soon become your elevation story. Every move they make from now will expose them, not you. Every lie will trip over its own echo. The people who doubted you will soon apologize in silence, realizing who was genuine all along. You won't need revenge, your success will be the loudest truth. Stay with me till the very end, okay? Because this moment is sacred, it's where the false ones fall, and the chosen ones rise. You were never meant to be kicked out, you were meant to walk out, gracefully, powerfully, divinely protected. Walk forward now, without looking back. Your name carries light, and no shadow can erase it. Keep moving, my child, the storm is clearing, and something massive is waiting just ahead. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll, because what's about to come next is the moment everything shifts in your favor. The same people who whispered against you are now whispering about you, and it's not lies anymore, it's fear. They thought you were unaware, but you've seen everything in silence. You've heard what they said when they thought you weren't listening. You've noticed how the energy changed, how certain smiles didn't reach the eyes anymore. You've carried the pain quietly, but now that quiet is turning into strength. Stay here, don't skip. The trap they built has already begun to backfire. Every word they used to poison your image is now exposing their own intentions. People are beginning to see the truth. Not because you defended yourself, but because your peace revealed what noise could never hide. You don't have to prove anything anymore. The way you walk, the way you hold your calm, that's enough to make them tremble. They can't understand how you're still standing, still glowing, still moving forward when their whole plan was meant to break you. That's divine protection, silent but unshakable. Stay till the end, okay? The energy around you is shifting fast, doors that were once closed are about to open in ways you couldn't imagine. You're being repositioned by grace, placed exactly where you were meant to be all along. What they tried to take from you, life is preparing to give back tenfold. Their season of control is ending. Their lies can't survive under the light of truth that's breaking through. You won't need to expose them, time is already doing that. Just keep your focus steady, keep your peace loud, and let the universe handle the rest. Don't scroll, you're almost at the breakthrough. Soon, you'll look back and realize this wasn't an attack, it was a test. You were never being pushed out, you were being prepared to step into something too powerful for small minds to handle. Stay with me till the very end, my child. You've endured enough, now comes your reward. The tables are turning, not with chaos but with calm, because when the divine moves, it moves silently, perfectly, unmistakably. Take a deep breath. You've won without fighting. You've risen without shouting. And the same crowd that doubted you will soon whisper your name with awe. The story they tried to end is just beginning, and this time, it's written by your strength, not their scheme. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this final moment holds the truth they never wanted you to hear. The entire time they tried to kick you out, the universe was secretly building a throne in your name. They used gossip like a weapon, but your silence turned it into their mirror. Every false word they spoke is echoing back to them now, exposing the envy they tried to disguise as concern. Their game is collapsing, and they can't hide behind politeness anymore. Masks are falling, one by one. Stay here, stay with me until the end. You'll soon see something that will shock you. The same people who whispered to replace you will come asking for your help. Life has a way of reversing power. It humbles the loud and rewards the quiet. You didn't lose, you simply leveled up where they couldn't follow. Don't skip this part, it's important. You were never fighting them, you were outgrowing them. The doors they closed only led you to the ones meant for your name. The same rejection that broke your heart will become the reason everyone starts recognizing your strength. Keep breathing, keep watching, because the shift is already happening. You may not see it yet, but energy doesn't lie. The ones who tried to move you out are now being moved out of your destiny. What's meant for you cannot be touched, not by deceit, not by jealousy, not by manipulation. Stay till the end, okay? Because this final stretch is about your rise. People will act surprised when they see how fast you recover, how much peace you carry, how nothing seems to touch you anymore. That's because you've stopped reacting and started glowing from within. Your silence is louder than their words. Your grace is heavier than their gossip. They thought they could write your ending, but all they did was introduce your next chapter, one where you no longer explain yourself, no longer beg to be understood. You've become the calm storm they can't predict. Don't move, stay with me until the very last second. What's coming next for you is not revenge, it's revelation. Every hidden plan against you will now turn into proof of how protected you are. Every fake smile will soon disappear from your path. You are stepping into a version of yourself that no one can play against. This is your turning point, the rise after the fall, the silence after the storm. Walk forward with your head high, because the energy that once tried to erase you is now bowing before your resilience. You were never meant to be pushed out, you were meant to stand out. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll, because this is the moment where everything hidden becomes visible. The people who tried to push you out are finally standing in the light of their own lies, and there's no shadow left for them to hide behind. They never expected you to survive their plan. They thought silence meant defeat, but they didn't understand that silence is strength in disguise. Every tear you held back, every word you chose not to say, it's now becoming the power that shifts everything back in your favor. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this part isn't just about exposure, it's about elevation. You're stepping into a chapter where the pain that was used against you becomes the reason doors open effortlessly. You don't chase anymore, now, life brings what's yours right to your feet. Don't skip, listen carefully. They wanted to break your image, but they built your story instead. They wanted to isolate you, but they highlighted your worth. Every attempt to erase you only made your name echo louder, carried by truth itself. The world is slowly realizing what you carried all along: purity, loyalty, and quiet fire. You never had to prove yourself, you just had to keep walking. Because while they played with manipulation, you were guarded by grace, invisible but unstoppable. Stay till the end. You'll notice the shift in how people treat you soon. Their tone softens, their guilt shows in their eyes, their voices tremble when they speak your name. That's the sound of karma unfolding, not in anger, but in balance. Now, take this as your confirmation. No one can kick you out of what destiny has reserved for you. You are not replaceable. You are not forgettable. You are divinely positioned where no scheme can reach. Stay with me till the very last second. Because right after this message ends, something will align, a call, a sign, a moment that tells you everything is turning around. You'll feel it in your spirit, calm but undeniable. That's the universe whispering, you made it through. Let go of the fear. Let go of the noise. Let them talk while you build. Let them watch while you rise. The same crowd that wanted to see you out will soon watch you walk into your purpose like royalty, calm, grounded, and untouchable. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll, because what I'm about to tell you is the part where everything turns in your favor. The same people who tried to remove you from your place are about to witness your rise with eyes full of shock and silence. They thought you'd break, but you learned to bend. They thought they could replace you, but destiny doesn't duplicate originals. Every move they made in the dark is now being rewritten by divine light, and every false step they took is exposing their own weakness. Stay till the end, okay? Because this isn't just your story, it's your awakening. The storm that came to drown you has now become your mirror, showing you who you truly are, unshakable, unstoppable, and untouchable. You've faced whispers, betrayal, and doubt. Yet here you are, still standing in grace. Don't skip this moment. The person who thought they had control is losing it piece by piece. They're realizing that no lie lasts forever and no manipulation can overpower truth. Their game is ending, and they can feel the weight of the truth catching up to them faster than ever. Stay here, stay focused. Because what's coming next for you isn't revenge, it's revelation. A revelation so powerful that everyone will know who was real all along. You'll see people returning, apologizing, regretting, and trying to step back into your light. But remember, your peace is too valuable to be shared with those who tried to destroy it. Stay till the end and listen. This is your confirmation that your silence worked louder than their noise. You didn't fight back, but the universe fought for you. You didn't scream, but the truth screamed through their actions. Everything hidden has now come to light, and you've won without a single word. Don't scroll now, because the best part is near. You're walking into a season where no one can throw you out, because what's yours is sealed with divine timing. They can talk, they can plan, they can even pretend, but they can't touch what's protected by purpose. You were never meant to fit into small spaces that fear your growth. You were designed to rise above the limits others placed on you. So when they said you didn't belong, it was only because your energy was too big for their comfort zone. Stay with me until the end, okay? Because after this message, you'll start seeing signs, alignment after alignment, peace after storm, glow after silence. It's not luck, it's divine order. The pain they caused built the power you now carry. So walk forward, my child, with calm power and quiet confidence. The story has flipped. The same doors they tried to close will now open wider than before. The same crowd that doubted you will soon watch your rise, and they won't even understand how it happened so fast. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't move, because this final part is where the curtain lifts completely. The truth you've been sensing but couldn't prove is about to stand in the open, undeniable, unshakable, and crystal clear. They tried to push you out quietly, pretending it was circumstance, not manipulation. But the universe keeps perfect records, and every lie they spoke has a timestamp written in divine ink. The same hands that moved against you are now trembling under the weight of exposure. Stay till the end, okay? Because this is the moment you reclaim everything they tried to take, your place, your peace, your purpose. The storm they sent your way didn't destroy you, it built you. You've grown sharper, calmer, and more aware than ever before. That's why their tactics don't work anymore, you've evolved beyond their reach. Don't skip. Watch how their confidence fades in silence. They'll try to smile around you, but guilt has a way of shaking the voice. You'll notice it, the hesitation, the nervous laughter, the eyes that can't meet yours. That's truth doing its work. Stay with me until the end. You are not meant to fight this battle, you're meant to rise above it. What's coming for you next is peace that doesn't depend on people. The doors that open now will be pure, not forced. Every opportunity ahead will feel lighter, freer, and fully aligned with who you really are. The same crowd that underestimated you will be the first to watch your elevation. They'll wonder how you got there, how you kept your calm, how you never fell apart. But what they'll never understand is that your power came from patience, not pride. Stay focused, don't scroll. Because what's about to happen next will feel like a divine twist. The one who plotted your exit will face their own exit, not by revenge, but by alignment. What's not meant for you will fall away naturally, leaving space for what's destined. Every time you felt small, heaven was taking notes. Every night you cried silently, strength was being built in layers. Now, you carry a light that no betrayal can dim. You don't even have to prove your worth anymore, your energy speaks it loud enough. Stay with me till the very end, okay? Because this ending isn't about pain, it's about peace. It's the calm after the chaos. You've passed the test, you've survived the setup, and now you're about to step into the part of your life where no one can touch what's yours. Take this moment as closure. Don't look back, don't react, just rise. Let silence be your reply, let progress be your statement. The world will soon understand that removing you was their biggest mistake. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this is the part where destiny closes one door and opens another with your name glowing on it. The very people who once plotted against you will now have no choice but to witness your rise in silence. They thought you would break quietly, fade slowly, disappear without sound. But the truth is, you were never meant to be erased, you were being refined. Every delay, every betrayal, every whispered lie was only carving strength into your spirit that no one can imitate. Stay with me until the end, okay? You're not standing in the ruins, you're standing on the foundation of your next victory. Their manipulation failed because it was never built on truth. The moment you chose peace over reaction, the universe decided to handle the rest for you. Don't skip this part. The mask they wore so confidently is slipping. The ones who once smiled in your face but hid knives behind your back are being seen exactly as they are. You won't have to expose them, life will do that for you, calmly and perfectly. Stay focused. The silence around you isn't emptiness. It's realignment. You're being pulled out of fake circles and into real purpose. What once hurt will soon make sense, because every loss was secretly protection in motion. Stay till the end, my child. You're about to step into peace so pure that it'll confuse everyone who once misunderstood you. They'll whisper again, but this time it won't bother you, because when you know who you are, noise becomes background music to your victory. Listen closely now. Your glow-up isn't loud, it's graceful. You're no longer chasing validation, you're walking with clarity. The same ones who plotted your downfall will now pretend they always believed in you. That's how the story flips when grace takes over. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this moment right here, this silence, this calm, it's your turning point. Every delay, every tear, every lonely night was the price of transformation. Now, you're walking into blessings that were reserved only for your name. They can't kick you out of what was written for you. You are rooted too deeply in purpose, protected too strongly by divine hands. The space they tried to steal is now being expanded for you, wider, brighter, untouchable. Stay till the very end, okay? Because this is your final confirmation, you were never losing, you were being prepared. You were never alone, you were being guided. And now, it's time to rise, calm, powerful, and unstoppable. You are stepping into a season where no lie can block your light. Walk with confidence, not fear. Because your story doesn't end with betrayal. It begins with breakthrough. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this final moment will reveal what was hidden behind every closed door. The truth that was buried under layers of deceit is finally surfacing, and it's rising in your favor. They thought silence would destroy you. They thought isolation would make you vanish. But instead, your silence became your armor, and your isolation became your training ground. You learned how to glow without applause, how to stand when no one stood with you. Stay till the end, okay? Because right now, everything they used against you is backfiring. Their words have lost their weight, their games have lost control, and their plans are crumbling from the inside out. The universe is balancing the scales, slowly but perfectly. Don't skip this moment. You are no longer the same person they tried to push out. You've transformed into the kind of strength that no one can fake. You carry peace that cannot be stolen and confidence that doesn't need to prove itself anymore. Stay with me, listen carefully. The reason their attempts failed is because your purpose is protected by something far greater than manipulation. Every time they spoke against you, it only built your resilience higher. Every time they closed a door, it pushed you closer to the one that was meant for you. Now, the story is reversing. The same people who once laughed will start to whisper again. But this time, it will be out of regret. They'll see your growth, your peace, your elevation, and they'll wonder how you did it. They'll never understand that it wasn't revenge, it was grace. Stay with me till the end. The shift happening now isn't loud, but it's real. You'll begin to feel lighter, freer, more aligned with your own power. The energy that once drained you will no longer touch you. The people who doubted you will slowly fade away as new ones arrive, the kind who match your vibration. Don't scroll, my child, this is your final confirmation. You're stepping into a version of life where nothing and no one can threaten your peace. You've walked through shadows and come out shining. You've faced betrayal and chosen wisdom instead of war. That's why the universe is rewarding you now, silently, beautifully, unshakably. Stay till the very end, okay? Because what's waiting for you next isn't struggle, it's stability. It's recognition. It's peace that doesn't need permission. They can't kick you out because you no longer belong to their level, you've ascended. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this final part is where everything turns in your favor, quietly but completely. The storm that once surrounded you is clearing, and the truth is stepping forward with undeniable clarity. They wanted to erase you from the picture, but they never realized, you were the frame holding everything together. When you left, everything they built on lies began to crumble piece by piece. Now, the same voices that spoke against you are whispering your name in disbelief. Stay till the end, okay? Because this is where your peace becomes your crown. You no longer need to explain yourself. You no longer need to chase validation. The power that once made them jealous is now your natural state, calm, radiant, and unbothered. Don't skip. Watch how life begins to move things for you, faster, smoother, easier. The tables have already turned, the universe did it quietly, without a single announcement. You'll start noticing doors opening that were once locked, people reaching out who once ignored, and blessings aligning like clockwork. Stay with me until the end. What you're feeling now, that calm after chaos, it's not emptiness. It's divine protection at work. You've passed every silent test, endured every hidden betrayal, and still chosen peace. That's why what's coming next for you cannot be taken away. The ones who planned your fall are losing the script. Their control is gone, their masks are slipping, and their pride is cracking. They're realizing too late that you were never just a piece in their game, you were the light that exposed the board. Stay focused. You don't need revenge, your peace is the proof. You don't need to clap back, your glow will handle that. The best part of your story isn't what they did, it's how you rose without losing yourself. That's what they'll remember long after this chapter ends. Stay till the end, okay? Because this isn't a warning, it's a celebration. You survived what was meant to break you. You stayed grounded when chaos surrounded you. And now, everything they took will return multiplied, wrapped in peace and purpose. Walk forward now, calm and untouchable. You are not who you were when they tried to push you out. You've become something greater, wiser, stronger, more radiant than ever. This is your elevation season, and no one can stand in the way of it. Stay with me until the very last second. Because when this message ends, your new beginning starts. What was once a plan to remove you has turned into a platform to reveal you. You're not just rising, you're reigning. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't move, because this final part carries the calm after every storm you've survived. The truth has already begun to work in silence, and the same people who tried to remove you are now watching the light they couldn't dim grow even brighter. They spoke lies thinking no one would ever know, but lies always have short legs, they never run far. Now, every secret word, every hidden plan, every fake smile is being seen for what it truly was. You don't need to speak a single word, time is doing all the talking for you. Stay till the end, okay? Because this moment is sacred. You are not standing at the edge of loss. You are standing at the entrance of new beginnings. What felt like rejection was divine protection. What felt like betrayal was redirection towards something greater, something purer, something entirely meant for you. Don't skip. The shift is happening now, quietly, gracefully, powerfully. You will start to feel it before you see it, peace replacing confusion, light replacing doubt, faith replacing fear. Everything that once felt scattered is finding its rhythm again. Stay with me until the end. You don't need to fight back. You don't need to prove anyone wrong. The universe already crowned you with proof that can't be denied, peace, alignment, and purpose. That's the kind of victory that doesn't fade with applause. They wanted you gone because your presence revealed their intentions. Your light irritated their shadows. But destiny never asks for permission, and your purpose was never up for debate. The more they tried to kick you out, the deeper your roots grew. Stay till the end, my child. What's unfolding now is your redemption arc, quiet, stunning, unstoppable. You'll soon walk into places that remind you why those old doors had to close. You'll meet new souls who match your peace, not your pain. Don't scroll, not yet. Because this part is where your silence turns to strength, your endurance turns to evidence. The world will soon see how grace handles injustice, without noise, without anger, just pure elevation. You were never forgotten, you were being refined. You were never defeated, you were being prepared. The spotlight that once blinded others is now shining on you with purpose, not to show off, but to show truth. Stay with me till the very end, okay? Because this is the final confirmation, you are chosen. No plot, no whisper, no manipulation can move what's divinely anchored. You've passed the test, you've proven your light, and now you rise, calm and crowned. Walk forward with quiet pride. Let the past stay silent behind you. The people who once doubted you will soon whisper your name with respect, not rumor. This is your era of peace, power, and proof, and nothing can take that from you again. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't move, because this is the final piece, the moment where the entire story turns in your favor. Everything that was used against you, every lie that was whispered, every plan that was built to remove you, all of it is collapsing under its own weight. They thought your silence was weakness, but it became your shield. They thought your distance meant defeat, but it was protection in disguise. Every tear you held back was seen, Every prayer you whispered in pain was heard, and now the response is arriving in ways they can't stop. Stay till the end, okay? Because right now, life is shifting to reward your patience. The same people who mocked your peace will soon wish they had it. The same ones who wanted to erase you are about to witness your rise from a distance, unable to touch what they once took for granted. Don't skip this. The tables aren't just turning, they're transforming. The universe isn't punishing anyone, it's simply balancing energy. You gave honesty, loyalty, and love. Now, you'll receive opportunities, clarity, and blessings in return. Nothing is lost, everything is being rearranged perfectly for your good. Stay with me, listen carefully. The reason they couldn't win is because you were protected by something far stronger than their plans: truth. Truth doesn't rush, but when it arrives, it changes everything. And now, the truth is walking right through every lie they built. Stay till the end, my child. You don't have to expose them, exposure is already happening in silence. You'll see it in their eyes, in their hesitation, in their distance. They'll realize what they've done long before you ever need to say a word. That's divine justice, quiet but complete. Don't move, stay right here. The next chapter of your life will feel light, like breathing after years of holding your breath. No more pretending, no more proving, no more fighting for space. You've earned peace, and it's finally finding you. Stay till the end, because what's about to enter your life will make sense of everything that hurt. You're stepping into abundance that doesn't need an announcement. You're walking into rooms that feel aligned with your energy. You're meeting people who don't compete with your light, they match it. They can no longer kick you out because your purpose has become the foundation of everything that's coming next. You've evolved beyond their reach. And when they finally realize your worth, it'll be too late to return, because your story has already moved forward without them. Stay with me until the very last second, okay? Because this is your divine closure, the kind that doesn't need revenge, just silence and grace. You made it through what was meant to break you, and now, nothing can stop your rise. The same energy that once tried to push you down is now lifting you higher. You are walking into a season of power, peace, and pure alignment, where no shadow can touch the light you've become. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't even blink, because this is the moment where everything hidden finally unfolds. The people who thought they could move you out, silence you, or replace you are now standing face to face with the truth they created, and it's staring right back at them. They played calm while planning chaos. They smiled while weaving stories. But destiny doesn't bend for manipulation, and now, their own web is tightening around them. The truth has started to travel, quietly, powerfully, unstoppable. Stay till the end, okay? Because this is where the divine twist begins. You're no longer the one they underestimated, you're the one they can't forget. Every single move they made to push you away became the reason people started noticing your strength. What they meant as rejection became your revelation. Don't skip this part. The energy around you is shifting, and those shifts aren't random, they're justice unfolding. The people who doubted you will soon be the ones trying to reconnect, but your peace won't need them anymore. You've outgrown the game, the noise, the crowd. Stay with me until the end. You've learned how to move in silence while the universe spoke on your behalf. You don't need loud revenge or dramatic proof. Your calm composure is already louder than anything they said. That's why they can't stand your peace, because it exposes their chaos. You're walking into a chapter now where balance returns. The universe is returning what was stolen, restoring what was hidden, and revealing who truly stood for you when it mattered. Those who betrayed you will have to watch your glow up from a distance, unable to understand how you're still shining. Stay here, don't move. Because what's coming for you isn't small, it's monumental. The doors that closed before will open now without effort. The blessings you waited for are arriving quietly, like dawn breaking after the longest night. Everything lost will return, not the same, but better, purer, elevated. Stay till the end, my child. The storm is over, and you are still standing, stronger, wiser, softer in heart but sharper in vision. You no longer chase what's gone because what's meant for you is already walking your way. The energy that tried to kick you out has only cleared your path forward. Don't scroll now. This is your moment of confirmation. You didn't lose, you ascended. You didn't fall behind, you were being protected. The people who whispered against you are now whispering about you, this time, not in mockery but in awe. Stay with me until the very last second, okay? Because what begins after this message is a chapter without limits. No more pretending, no more proving, just pure alignment, abundance, and peace that cannot be disturbed. The plan that was made to remove you has become your rebirth. You're walking into your spotlight with quiet confidence and divine grace. No one can take what's written, and no shadow can cover what's chosen. Stay with me until the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't move, because this final moment is where everything finds its closure. The truth that was hidden in shadows is now shining so brightly that even the ones who lied can no longer deny it. They thought you'd crumble in silence, but silence became your greatest weapon. You didn't fight their noise, you rose above it. You let time do the talking, and now time has spoken. Every plan, every whisper, every fake alliance is falling apart right before their eyes. Stay till the end, okay? Because this isn't just an ending, it's your unveiling. You were never losing. You were being protected behind the curtain of divine timing. The same storm that came to destroy you was secretly watering your roots. And now, you're blooming right where they tried to bury you. Don't skip this part. The shift that's happening now is irreversible. You'll feel it in your peace, you'll see it in their silence. The ones who worked against you have no words left, because nothing exposes darkness faster than calm, steady light. Stay with me until the end. You don't need to look back anymore. The chapters filled with betrayal and confusion are closed. Ahead of you is a clean page, one that's being written by your strength, your growth, and your grace. You've already won, and you did it without losing your heart. Listen carefully, my child. Those who once tried to remove you are now being removed from your path. Life is shifting everything that's not aligned with your peace. You'll notice people fading, connections changing, doors closing. Don't fear it. That's protection, not loss. Stay focused. What's next for you isn't chaos, it's clarity. The energy around you is opening like sunrise after a long night. You'll wake up one morning and realize, nothing hurts the same, nothing feels heavy anymore. That's how you'll know you're free. Don't scroll. Stay right here till the end. Because what's coming next will confirm everything, the opportunities, the recognition, the peace, all of it is already on its way to you. The universe is aligning everything you once prayed for in silence. They can't kick you out of what you were built for. You were chosen for this path long before they ever planned your removal. And no matter how they twist stories or bend truths, destiny doesn't need defending, it just needs time. Stay till the end, okay? Because this is your final rise, graceful, powerful, and unstoppable. You don't have to say a word. The energy around you already speaks louder than any explanation. You've become the calm storm that ends every false narrative. Walk forward now, light in your eyes and peace in your soul. You've made it through every hidden attack, every silent test, and now, you're untouchable. This is your victory season, quiet, steady, and everlasting.